You're live. What's up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another live commentary. I'm finally doing one. It's been a couple of days since I've been off, so I want to finally do the 2010 summer horror film Piranha 3D. This is the 2010 version, not the 78 version. So let's get started. The movie's about 80-some minutes long, so it's not very long. I did the Sharknado movies. Now it's time to do one of these. Why did I choose this? Because, well, this came out in the summer of 2010. I saw it in the theater. It was a great experience in the theater. Saw a lot of blood, tits, and other things. Yeah, it's not a perfect movie, but it's serviceable. It's a lot better than Shark Night 3D or Piranha 3DD, which I still haven't seen because I heard it's terrible. Hi, Little Sims. I don't think you should be watching this movie, but hey, you're not going to watch a thing. I'm just going to tell you what's happening. It's a very violent movie. Like, this is one of the most violent monster movies I've ever seen in the theater. It does not hold back. Like, they shove the blood right in your face, especially in the second half. Dimensions did this, yeah. They don't make movies like this anymore because nowadays monster movies have to cut too much. I haven't seen, like, Crawl or Colossal or any of these other movies. Excuse me, I just got up. Yeah, I didn't sleep all night, so I was doing the clothes all night. I couldn't sleep, so I finally slept like 6 in the morning, so I just got up at 12, so. Alexander Aja did a good job with this. He did the remake of, what was it called? The Hills of Eyes, yeah, in 2006. There's a Gila monster. It starts on the desert, surprisingly, not in the water. Here's a cameo by Richard Dreyfuss. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. I couldn't do it on the 11th. I was busy. I was helping my mom clean the refrigerator and such. And the piranhas are CGI here, but it looks great. For a 2010 movie, it looks a lot better than some of the CG we get today. Or the horrible CGI I saw in Spawn. There's some scorpions. Not black scorpions, yellow scorpions. Also, rest in peace to Anne Hayes. She passed away yesterday because of a car accident. Sucks, man. It's been a horrible year for celebrities. Celebrity deaths were higher this year than they were in 2020. Yes, I know, Little Sim. They've revealed Sonic 3, but don't count the chickens and all that because the movie could get delayed again. You know, it's December 2024 for some reason. December. Like, we don't have enough Avatar sequels coming out. A date is subject to change. Let's come to piranhas. Some people didn't get the tone of this movie because it's a monster movie. It's supposed to be dumb and ridiculous and over the top. Mm-hmm. Yum, 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 yum. See why I'll never go in the water? Because I don't want to get eaten by something smaller than me. Piranha, yes, I see the title. I did see the original from '78. I just don't own it. And that fish survived. Barely. Elizabeth Shue, we still have her. Adam Scott. Jerry O'Connell. Big names. Jessica Zor. Stephen R. McQueen. Steve McQueen's grandson. Dina Meyer, I think is a cameo. And Christopher Lloyd, yeah. Pretty good cast. Your spring break. Yeah. Piranha or Jaws? Well, Jaws is the best. But there's 4 of those movies. I don't want to do those right now. Edited by Baxter. And you could tell this was made before the pandemic because people are outside touching each other. Yeah. Lake Victoria. Oh, the Weinsteins produced this. Yeah. No wonder there's a lot of ass in this movie. But he didn't get any. Weinstein's in prison where he belongs. Criminals need to go to prison or they need to be executed. Sorry, but they need to. We need less horrible people in this world because Anne Heche was not a bad person, but her family had a curse. I don't know who Manny Wachowski is. Oh, you mean the black girl from the Sonic movies? Girls do not get spin-offs unless they're part of the game, like Amy, who's in the game. She's going to be in the next movie. Not all black girls get a spin-off. I know you like black girls. I get it, Little Sims. I like them too. This girl's part black. Look at her tongue. I don't need a spin-off from her. I just want a good character. Because when do spin-offs of side characters end well? Look at Black Widow last year. That was a disappointment. And I know these actors are not the greatest, but compared to some of the actors today, the only Binto in this movie is Kelly Brook, and she's a piece of meat in this movie. She has no character. She's just like, oh, let's just get naked in the water and get eaten, because that's what it's all about, right? Pick up on the douchebag, man. That's all she is, literally. This girl is only in this movie because of her body. Stop showing me her body, Alexandra. I get it, okay? She's literally just a piece of ass. And even when I saw the featurettes of this movie, I don't care. Bento bodies do nothing for me. I said it. 90% of them they're just a head on a stick. Sorry, not for me. Not for me. Blonde chicks and black girls. Same here. I still prefer brunettes, but there's Jerry O'Connell's. He's always fun. I did a commentary for his movie last year, Tomcats. I enjoyed doing that because I got to see these gorgeous girls again, kissing him and licking him, and yeah. Again, I'm a guy, guys. I'm gonna talk like a guy. Not a lot of women see my podcasts, except for except for this woman who's married already. But that's it though. Well, yeah, remember Girls Gone Wild? Yeah, that happened before the internet. Good actor. She's not an actress. She's a model that just got hired because Weinstein likes ass. You don't want to know. That little girl must be like 20 now because this was 2010. She was a little girl. It's been 12 years. She's probably like 25 and hot now. Let's face it, some women are not cast for their acting ability. Elizabeth Shue can act. Jessica Zor can act. This thing can't act. There's a reason she gets killed off halfway through the movie. You're just an ass and a stick. That's it. I need more than that. Gal Gadot is a better actress than her. At least she has a sexy accent. Oh, I said it. Who's a hater saying she can't act? Radiohead is a poster for them. It's some product placement in the movie. It's funny because his grandfather was in the Blob, the original Blob from the 50s. He's Stephen R. McQueen. The original Steve McQueen was in the Blob when he was almost 30. And I love that movie, the original. And this is actually not a remake, it's its own movie. The original didn't have Girls Gone Wild and Spring Break and all that. It was different. It was a slower film. A Roger Corman movie. Oh. There's a Nirvana poster, Ramones. Lock it. Why don't you lock your door, dude? I do that all the time when I do a podcast. I don't want anybody in here or anything. I saw so many bugs this year, guys. It's not because I don't clean my house. It's because every summer when it rains, bugs show up. Every single summer. That fly swatter, I used it a lot this year. I'm going to a game next Saturday, so I'm not doing a podcast. This is the reason why Ving Rhames was not in Mission Impossible 4. He was in a cameo in that. It was a wasted cameo. I think they could have cut him out of the movie. It would not make a difference. Showing him at the end saying, "Hey, look, I'm in every one of these movies," but they don't give him anything to do. I don't even remember his name. I forgot. I think it's Luther. He's just the black guy with the deep voice. That's it. Even in the first one, I'm like, he had hair in that one. I'm like, yeah, but there've been other black people in the movies that serve the purpose, like Paula Patton in the fourth one. Next week, I'm doing two things. I'm going to a game, and I'm going to the theater again. It's been a while. At least my stomach is free, because last night it was a mess. And this movie's not scary. We already know that because the original wasn't that scary. Jaws was way more scary, and that came out in 70. I mean, like 73 or 74. Good practical effects. Yeah, there's some practical effects in the movie. Are you going to do a live commentary on Grease? No, I don't own the movie, and I think it's an overrated film. It sucks. It's unfortunate Olivia Newton-John passed away, but Anne Heche was only 53, and she died in a car accident. I miss her a lot more. I'm not a fan of Grease. I'm not the biggest fan of Grease. I think it's well made. I think it's overrated. It's like it was the biggest live action musical of all time, and it's gotten beaten several times. Mountain cliff jumping. It was just a terrible year for celebrity deaths. The first one before the year started was Betty White. She was 99. She was going to make it to 100, and then she died. Hold on. That's why I want to keep doing these podcasts, because I don't know how much more I can do. The Black Widow movie should have came out until like 2016 or 2017. The fact that it came out so late, that's why it failed to grab audiences the way WandaVision did last year, even though that was on Disney Plus. Okay, so they're gonna redeem herself? No, I don't think so. Even these shows that she's done, she still looks like a little girl, guys. Even the Hotel Transylvania film, she's not funny in that. I thought she was awful in that. I was like, that was supposed to be Miley Cyrus, and it wasn't. So you have a cameo from Eli Roth in this movie, and he gets destroyed. Yeah, he doesn't even get killed by a piranha. It's hilarious. The way he dies, it's like cartoonish. At least there's no Spanish in this movie, because if this was in Cancun or something, it would have been way worse. This would have been like, I don't know, that Cancun movie that they did back in the early 2000s. Yeah. Yep, bosoms, because it's an R-rated movie. But there's a lot more blood than you think. Like, it starts with just attacks in the water, but then they get attacked on land. People they get cut in half, and their heads smashed in. It's fantastic of gore. That's why I told Little Sims, yeah, you're too young for this movie. I'm not showing you it because, again, I don't want a copyright infringement. Are Adult Swim and Comedy Central rivals? Yeah, I guess so. Again, I don't care. Kelly LeBrock, not Kelly LeBrock, Kelly Brook, excuse me, has no character in this. She's just a piece of ass. That's it. Harvey Weinstein put her in the movie and produced the movie so he can look at her. That's it. Again, the internet exists, Harvey. Yeah, but you forgot about that because you're stupid. You like to touchy-feely people because you're sick. I mean, literally, the camera's like dead set on her. Motorboat? No, I'd rather Motorboat Karen. At least Karen is better look. She's better looking, and she actually does work. She doesn't just shake her ass on camera. She actually does work. When she does those Guardians films with all that makeup and those tight pants, yeah, she's at work. This lady had to shake her ass, and I haven't seen her in a movie since. So, fail. I know what those are. Okay, I've seen them. And her name is Kelly in the movie, yet. No. John, my birthday's coming up. Yeah, I know, Little Sim. So when is it? Next week? Just say when the day is so I could give you a shout out on YouTube or Facebook. Because I don't think you're on Facebook, so I could just give you a shout out on one of my podcasts. Because you leave a lot of comments on my videos, so I just did another review for Green Lantern. Beware my power. He's embarrassed. Just say I like girls. Who cares? Kelly wasn't his girlfriend. You know? I thought that was Joey King. No, she was too young. In 2010, she was still a little girl. Barracuda. That's another dangerous fish. There's a lot of dangerous animals in the water. Yeah, and what are you supposed to be, Kylo Ren? Yeah, look at his hair. Yeah, what's it called? Girls Gone Wild. They don't do those videos anymore because it's exploitation, and they don't even sell them anymore because they're like, oh, me too. You means you can't look at women anymore? Wrong, sir. I will always look at a woman. When I went to Six Flags yesterday, there were women everywhere, and they had their asses out, like literally my face. Yeah, there was literally a girl wearing nothing but booty shorts, and her ass was hanging out. If that happened in Brooklyn, they would tell her to put some clothes on because some women have no shame. So Me Too is not working, guys. Women want to be respected. I get it, but you're already equal. What else do you want? Blood, you know. At least this movie's short. It's under 90 minutes, so it was easy to get through. I didn't want to do another 2 hour movie. The Protege is like an hour and 40 something. I'll do that next week. I want to go out. It's not going to rain next week, so it's going to be in the 80s, so not that bad. At least it's not going to be 97. It was 97 last week. It was unbearable. If I didn't stay home and stay in the AC, I would have been toast. It's a parody of Girls Gone Wild. Innocence, yeah. Jessica Zore's cute. She's part black. She's light skinned black. Little Sims. Again, please stop showing me Kelly Brook's titties. Just stop it already. That's the one thing that's shot in the movie. Like, they have to show her boobs like right in my face like this, and I'm like, I get it. I can tell Weinstein worked on this because he has creep all over this movie every time Kelly Brook is on screen. I would have loved her if she was, I don't know, Native American or Canadian or something, but no, she has to be a Binto. Bintos do not survive in this movie. She's the only one, and she dies. Wow, I'm not freaking surprised there. She's the slut from the beginning of Jaws that dies. I don't care if you have a 10. Gal Gadot is a way hotter woman than you and tall. She literally is just a piece of meat in this movie. Even when I first saw this in the theater, I'm like, I looked her up and I'm like, a British chick that's only there for her body. Again, that's not a problem if it was an actress I liked, like Emily Mortimer, but you have no character. You're just there. Literally, the camera's on her tits or her ass every single shot. Jessica Zore's in a bikini here, but she's not. They don't have the camera Michael Bay style right up her ass. Sorry, guys. That's not allowed anymore. You can't show a girl in an action movie or horror movie or even an animated film, and they have to like shove the camera right up, right, give them a freaking prostate exam. Hey, look, beautiful bodies. Yeah, again, I've seen it. This is the scene that people were laughing in the theater, like, oh my god, 2 naked women that are going to get killed. Yeah. Again, I've seen beautiful bodies before, and I've seen better. Her tits look fake for some reason. And this is coming from a guy that's seen the real deal. So, I don't like fake bosoms. They're not for me. Forgot to put a disclaimer. Yes, there's going to be talk about a lot of female anatomy here. So feminists stay away. Like, how dare you exploit women? This was 2010. Every movie, at least not every movie, but most films back then in 2010 to like 2015 had a camera up a girl's ass or right in their tits, even especially when it's R-rated. Yeah. Thank God that Jerry O'Connell doesn't whack it in this movie. Yeah, let me film a girl without their permission. Yeah, you're not going to see this in Aquaman 2. Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to see a thing because I don't want to get a guideline strike. Zoom, yeah. Harvey Weinstein did the scene. He must have directed the scene because Alexandra Aja, he's done better than this. And in Hills Have Eyes, the remake, the girls are not a piece of meat in that movie. And I'm not even a fan of the girl in that movie, Emily the Raven, but the camera's not shoved right in her face, you know? Yeah, we're almost 30 minutes in. Again, this scene's too long. Can we wrap this up? And even in the theater, I'm like, how long can a woman be underwater and breathe? Hello, partner. What's up, Electric Dino? You just got here. We're about 30 minutes into this really bloody, a B movie. Put your ass on the glass. Yeah, they would never say that in a movie today because of Me Too. This is why Harvey Weinstein got away with it for so long because they didn't exploit him. In this movie, you see this movie and he's having a field day with this. He probably was like on set, seeing these naked women in the water, and I'm like, yeah, because he's a perv. I'm not. He's got abs, and no, this is not a Marvel movie or DC movie. Yeah, thank God that scene's over. I can only see these two women that I don't care about swimming naked underwater, and they're gonna die. About an hour in, yeah. It's well shot though. The underwater scenes look really well done. Kelly. Here come the piranhas. No, he doesn't get killed because he's one of our main characters. Lady Thor could possibly get a Disney Plus show. That would be great because Natalie Portman deserved better than another franchise where she dies in it. Another one. I'm seeing She-Hulk next week, but I'm not reviewing it until I finish it. If I can finish it, because after Moon Knight, I don't know what to expect. What time is it? At 12:55. Yeah. Little girl, don't go in the water. Have you seen the Jaws movies? Have you seen the original Piranha, or or um or even other monster movies like Crawl was like in the swamp, or Lake Placid or something like that. Yeah, these creatures could come out of nowhere. I'm not going in the water. I'm not dying of a shark attack. My family already worries about me when I walk. So I'd rather be in a swimming pool. I won't get attacked there. But in the water, on the beach, no. I want to live. And that's real water. It's not CGI water. They're going to smell your blood. Yes, even a kid bleeds in this movie because it's an R rating. This movie would not have worked if it was PG-13. It almost got her. Yep, they show the piranha right in your face. It looks pretty good for a CGI one because the original was practical, the 78 version. There's Dina Meyer. I forgot that she was in the movie. It's more like a short supporting role because she was in one of the bloodiest Paul Verhoeven '90s films. Starship Troopers, the original, not the sequels or the animated version that they did a couple years ago. My dad thought that Starship Troopers was a Star Wars movie, and then he saw the nudity. I'm like, oh my god, this movie's not Star Wars. I'm like, it has an R rating. A R, meaning restricted, not for kids. It's going to have something in it. This movie has a lot of what's in Starship Troopers. except it doesn't have any bugs as CGI Piranha. This movie would happen. It was like if Aquaman had an R rating, directed by James Gunn or something, instead of James Wan. Yeah, I know the ocean is a vast majority of it's a huge space, but I'm not going to be in there. I want to live. I got COVID this year, and I'm not taking any more chances in the water or in a car either. The chat's dead today, I guess, because nobody wanted to see this movie. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna. This will be uploaded to YouTube in about an hour. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, yeah. It looks like Atlantis. And this is a nice calming movie. I needed to see something that was not chaotic or 2 hours long. Look at the eggs. Those are. I think those are piranha eggs. It is. It's a good shot. And it's one of the few quiet scenes in the movie because once those piranha hatch and attack people, the movie becomes chaotic. Look at the egg. Those are embryos, like aliens. The underwater scenes remind me of like the Abyss with that James Cameron did. When he was a good director. Now he's just a CGI fest. And I'm not seeing The Way of Water. I said it in many podcasts before. I have zero interest in seeing the 3 hour video game cutscene. And why put real people in these movies when there's no real people? They're just background characters. The real stars of the movie are a bunch of blue CGI visual effects. That's it. That's what people are going to get for 3 hours. I don't want it. I know it's the ocean, or actually it's a lake, but it's the water. Oh, you're screwed now. Yum 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 yum. You think I'm going to go to inside of the water where there are piranhas or barracudas or manta rays? No, the water wasn't meant for me, guys. I only go in the water when I'm in a swimming pool or a water park or a water ride or in the shower because I want to be safe. Even the shower can be dangerous. Bite her in the hoo-ha. Yep. Really good practical effects right here. It looks like The Walking Dead, and it's a lot bloodier. Like no episode of The Walking Dead is more violent than this. That show never had people getting eaten into pieces or getting ripped in half. No, this is way more violent. I'm gonna eat you. Here we go. Back to spring break. They're doing shots on the body shots. Yeah, booze doesn't belong on someone's stomach. Man, Jerry O'Connell, he's so over the top in this movie. That's not champagne. That's like that's weird. Tequila. That's not champagne. Is bubbly. Natalie Wood also drowned in water back in the 80s. Yeah, I want to do that to a girl, but licking salt, I don't get that. I don't want my blood pressure to go up. Why are you kissing her? She's not a lesbian, and she also is not bi-curious or queer because that's the big word now. But not for me. I kiss girls. You can't act, Kelly Brooke, because the girl's name is Kelly Jessica Zor. That's what's so confusing. They should have just called her Kelly because that really is her name. Bintos don't need to be in this movie. The blonde girl's not a binto, but this must have been like Harvey Weinstein's like freaking like wet dream, like seeing women lick each other and touch each other. I'm like, we get it, Harvey Weinstein. You're a perv. You're a perv. That's why you're in prison now, and I'm not. Because I know how to control my urges, and trust me, it is not easy. And this is when she, I think, vomits in his face. It's disgusting. Yeah, I don't want to look at this. This is gross. Oh God. Oh my God. I hate. That's more disgusting than the blood in this movie. He can't even kiss her because he's like. Bleh. I'm like, yeah, that's why you shouldn't drink. There's Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, great Scott, Marty. I'm in a monster movie. Yeah, I love this guy. I'm so glad we still have him, man. He's like 80 something years old now, and him and Elizabeth Shue worked with each other in Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3, which is it's a nice Back to the Future reunion. If you had Michael J. Fox, it would have been a complete set. Because did you see Teddy Gaming's channel? No, you have to give me the link in the description. I do like the effects in this movie. I think they still hold up. After seeing that god awful effects in the CGI in Spawn, seeing this looks like freaking Aquaman in comparison. He's still good, man. He still can act, and he's old. And he did a Nobody with was it Bob Odenkirk, and that was a great performance because it was like his John Wick moment. He's in a wheelchair and he shoots a bunch of guys with a shotgun. That's awesome. It's a prehistoric fish, like in Pokemon, like Relicanth or Ammonite. It was great to see Christopher Lloyd on the big screen after so many years. Because I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I love Back to the Future. I even enjoy his villain roles in Dennis the Menace and Anastasia and all that. He's such a great actor, man. Even I was frozen today. I love that. Yeah. This is a good scene because we're getting a backstory what these creatures are. Don't put your fingers in there. You saw how fast they are? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even his cameo in the Hey Arnold movie is good. Just like a shark. Or mosquitoes, which I hate mosquitoes. It's a good cameo. I do like this cameo. It's a respectable cameo. He doesn't die like Richard Dreyfuss in the beginning. That was the problem with the 3 Double D. They had cameos for like Gary Busey, and he also dies. Yes, I see your fake tits. I don't know if they're real or not. I don't. It's like the background actors in this movie. The guys that all they care about is titties. Yeah, Steve McQueen really wants to whack it right now. He wants to be like, yeah. I don't get why guys do that. I don't understand. See, she, you shouldn't drink. I don't drink. I wasn't. I was. My stomach was destroyed after having that extreme milkshake at Six Flags. It was way too extreme for me. It was like having an orgasm and then just getting explosive diarrhea. Oof. Never again. It was too strong. Yeah, who don't die in the movie because they're little kids. She got cut in the foot, but that's about it. You're coked up. I don't drink. Yeah, those look fake. I know. I saw the beginning of the movie. We're almost an hour in. We're 48 minutes in. That's like half the running time. The other half is just a massacre of people just getting bitten and ripped apart and just Jerry O'Connell gets his junk bitten off. That's how much this movie doesn't care about being PC. It's like screw subtlety. Yeah, he gets his junk bitten off. That would never happen in a movie today. Not even in what's the most recent movie? In Nope, there's no scene like that because Jordan Peele doesn't do exploitation. He just wants to be the new Spike Lee, where black issues, you get it? Black issues, I get it already. Josh, speaking of black issues, what's up, man? We're about 50 minutes in, and there's been more tits than a freaking than an ex hamster video. Yep, take that. You're not a character. None of these girls are characters except for Elizabeth Shue, the little girl, and of course, Jessica Zohr is kind of a character. At least she's not just a piece of meat in the movie. She has dialogue. Oh man, her legs are just destroyed. Yeah, how's that gonna look in your documentary? Woman gets her legs bitten off. Yep, another Weinstein shot. See, those look real. There's Eli Roth. He gets exactly what he deserves in this movie. There's a man baby, yeah. A guy in a diaper, yeah. Wet t-shirt concept, huh? Yeah, Eli Roth, you get what you deserve in this movie. You make exploitation too. He even made a kids movie that was like way too dark. And what was it called? The house with the wall clock, the clock in the house and the walls or something like that. Yeah, terrible. You know, he made the movie way too dark. Again, they look fake. Yeah, there's protesters again. Those people should not be in the movie either because these piranhas don't care what affiliations you have. They don't listen, and half of them get killed. Are you getting Sonic 2 on Blu-ray? Yeah, but not right now. I'm going to wait till it's cheaper because I want to save my money for next week. I'm going to the theater, and I'm going to a baseball game again. It's been a while, so I deserve it. After what I've been through this year, yeah, I deserve it. Can't these people go to a swimming pool or, someplace safe? You know? Yeah, you're so. After surviving COVID, I can survive almost anything. I just don't want to. I don't want to test that. I want to be alive for. The kids are better actors than freaking those two girls, the blonde and Kelly Brook. They're not. They were not cast for their acting. They're there to die. Half of these people are in this movie to be the body count rises. Yeah. How come you like Blu-rays more than DVDs? Well, they have more special features and they take up less space. The boxes are slimmer, and they're more accessible. Sonic 2 is the DVD is not going to have the commentaries. There's a fish. At least the piranhas don't take an hour to get into the movie. Yeah, Jessica Zor, she kind of looks like Zendaya, and who else? I know there's another actress she looks like. Because Alexander Aja doesn't need 2 hours to tell a story. Freaking Jordan Peele. You're not the new face of horror. You just like to put black social issues in a freaking horror movie. We get it already. Again, Spike Lee did it in the 80s better than you did. And he actually had acting. It wasn't this pretentious, let's hire black leads so we could beat it over your head. We get it already, Jordan Peele. We get it. You won an Oscar for Get Out. You're not going to win an Oscar for Nope. It's the same thing, except it's weird and confusing. Is Sonic 2 better than Endgame? No, not even close. The movie was a little bit stretched out in the middle, and that was only because when Sonic wasn't on screen, it was a little bit slow with some of the human. Ugh. Jerry O'Connell's way more over the top here than in Tomcats, and he's a womanizer in that movie until he meets Shannon Elizabeth. Mutiny. Don't go near him. I don't want him to kiss him, because knowing how movies are now, where two guys get close to each other, I don't like that. And his death it kind of comes out of nowhere. Like what they do to him is worse than. Alexander Hodge is a good director, especially with Mirrors. Yeah, Mirrors was good, and Paula Patton was sexy, and didn't have to have Harvey Weinstein shove a camera up her ass. Yeah, and we did see her ass in a lot of films. Like if you saw her in Baggage Claim and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol in the green dress, you can be sexy and not shove a camera up a woman's bottom. How would you rank the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films? Second one, the first one, and the third one. It's easy. Third one's the weakest because there's way too much in it, and there could have been some things cut for time or saved for another movie. But so I blame Sony. I don't blame Tobey Maguire. It was great to see him come back. I missed him a lot. Yeah, this woman gets a Jaws POV shot in that. Ow! It's like, I'm gonna bite that ass. Ah! Yep. Yep, the redhead. They took a huge chunk out of her leg. This is the massacre that goes on for like 10, 15 minutes. Yep, I know. These things just go on a feeding frenzy. Again, they warned you to get out of the water. Some people don't even die in the water. They get like, this lady gets like, not decapitated, but cut in half with like a piece of, like a metal bar or something, like a metal wire. It's just crazy, man. Nom 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 nom. How come Sam and Cat got one season? Because people hated it. Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of it either. I only liked 2 scenes in that movie. Wait, what happened? What happened? I didn't pause the movie. That was weird. Probably a slight delay, but oh well. Let's just keep going. This is why I need to get this on Blu-ray one day, because the DVDs sometimes they have like a slight pause. But I'm going to keep going, guys. The movie's almost over. Oh my god. I think it's great to have guys be friends with each other. Yeah, the DVD's skipping for some reason. Hold on. I'm going to have to just finish the movie on I'm gonna have to finish the movie on my tablet. Damn it! I hate when that happens. The first hour of the movie worked, and the second hour is not working. That's why I got to get the movies on Blu-ray, because they don't skip. They don't skip, and they don't. When I had Sharknado, let me see. Does this have a scratch on it? This has some smudges on it. So I'm gonna have to get this movie on Blu-ray, but I'm not done yet, guys. I'm just gonna have to finish it on my tablet somewhere. That's all. But it's fine. I had to do that with Spider-Man 3. I just have to get these movies on Blu-ray because I'm tired of these DVDs getting scratched all the time. They get scratched and then I can't see them. That's what happened with Die Hard. I had done a podcast for it, and then the movie kept skipping. I'm like, yeah, because it's got scarves on it. DVDs, once they're scratched, are never the same. Let's see. Piranha. 2010 B Flix. I wish I had this movie digitally. I would have just watched it digitally, but I'm going to have to just watch it on B Flix. There's nothing else I can do. I should have had a backup. But I'm going to keep doing this. I didn't know that the DVD was scruffed like that. I'm gonna just get it on Blu-ray because the Sharknado movies worked and there were no problems. Okay, come on, out of here. B-Flix. Here we go. No, get out of here. No, I said get out of here. Let's search for it. I'm gonna finish this. We're about an hour in. It's The Spawning, Piranha 2019. Here it is. I said don't redirect me. Just show the freaking movie already. Thank God that we have movies on digital, or I would have never finished these. Cancel. I said cancel, damn it. Here we go. I hate when these things happen. Next time I'm doing a digital copy of a movie. Don't worry, The Protege, I got it on Blu-ray and DVD and digital, so. Again, get out of here. Just stream the movie already. Every time I do this podcast, this happens. Come on. Here we go. Because on my computer, I could just block these ads. Here we go. It's starting. It's like when I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. I had to watch it on... And I only got it on DVD. Come on. Just play the freaking thing already. I hate watching these things on... And it's not on 2B or anything. Come on. Okay, here we go. Damn it. This took so freaking long. Next time I'll just do a movie that I know is not scratched. Here, I said let's skip it, damn it. Skip it. Skip. Okay, let's skip to where I left off. We were about an hour in, right? No, it was after that. Hate these freaking ads. Come on. Skip, I said. Skip. Skip. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to have to just leave it there. Wait. Here we go. Just leave it there. We're almost done. Just leave it there. I'll just have to get the movie on Blu-ray. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, here we go. Well, my friend Teddy hate Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't know. We're almost done, guys. Sorry about the delay, but, you know, the stupid podcast, you know, the movie had to be scuffed, so I'll just donate this. I'll get it on Blu-ray. I'm tired of these movies not working. The reason last Sharknado worked is because it's on Blu-ray. Gotta finish this for you guys. Let me just charge my tablet. It's gonna keep pausing because, like I said, these movies do that. And because the Protege, I have the digital copy just in case if the DVD doesn't work. Yeah, this is where I got off to people getting eaten. This is where I got up to, yeah, CGI girl getting eaten. Her eyes bugged out. That's why at least with not Frenzy and the other movie I got, the Spiders movies, I got them on Blu-ray. It's fine. I need to make space in my collection anyway, so I'm going to purge my collection for any DVDs that are scratched. Got to get them again on Blu-ray, so I won't be showing Piranha 3D. Stupid disc had to be scratched. I'll get another copy on Blu-ray. I know this movie's on Blu-ray. There she goes. Gets cut in half. That's awesome. And she wasn't even in the water. Look at that. Oh my god. Yep. Half of her body went right, her torso went right into the water. You people were warned and you didn't listen. Lost World Jurassic Park I have on Blu-ray, so. Good thing I have this tablet or I wouldn't be able to finish this movie. Did you see my message? Yes, I saw your message, Little Sims. I'm not going to answer. Just talk about something else. At least Adam Scott does something in this movie. When I get the original Piranha, I'm going to get it brand new. Because when I get it used, I got this brand new, but it's not new anymore. Obviously. Eli Roth, I love this. I love this death. This is great. Decapitation! Oh, man. You deserve that, Eli Roth. And then some. She tases the water. Eat electricity, fish. Excuse me. I gotta get these movies on Blu-ray and just forget about getting them on DVD. That way they last longer. That's why I got movies on Blu-ray a lot this year, because they last longer. They don't get scratched at all. You would have to use a knife to scratch a Blu-ray. How come you don't want to read them? Again, because you're not even talking about the freaking movie. Which, I could just throw that over there because I'm going to donate it because it's scratched. I got to get another copy of it on Blu-ray. Yep, he's running over people with that boat. No, it's buffering. It's fine. I got this. Yeah, this is when this girl's head gets ripped apart. Yeah, her hair's stuck on the bottom of the boat. It's a really good effect. It looks like Evil Dead. That's why I get Blu-rays, Little Sims. You don't know because I have to get movies in a better version that will not skip. Yep. She got her face ripped off. That's why when I get Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm getting the Blu-ray. Because I can't keep getting DVDs anymore if they're going to scratch. Once they're scuffed up, they're never the same. Never. I'll just donate that. I have space. We're almost done. We're about an hour in. I need to upgrade some of my movies to Blu-ray, like the first Die Hard, because the DVDs just don't cut it anymore. They get scratched up and they're never the same. They start skipping. I've never had that problem with a Blu-ray before that I've owned, even used. I usually get them in good condition. Goodbye, blonde girl. Oh, Kelly Brook gets it good. I'm glad you're not a character in this movie. You're in this movie for ass and titties. That's it. Because Harvey Weinstein had to produce this movie. Yep, it comes. Yep, it comes out of her mouth. Mm, yep. The movie's almost over. At least I know which movies I have work and which ones don't. So, what do you mean the fight can't be played? I can still see the movie. Stupid freaking thing. Fine, I'll just keep hearing the movie. I don't care. I'm gonna finish this movie. I said it. I hate this freaking B-Flix thing, man. I'm gonna finish this, and that's the final. I don't care how long it takes me. With Ghostbusters, it took me almost 2 hours to finish the movie. The movie's almost over. I'm gonna finish this, or else. Just leave it from there. I'm not gonna touch the screen anymore because then the movie's almost over. We're an hour and we got like less than 20 minutes. How come you rage when people don't want to talk about the film? Because you're distracting me. This is about this movie, not freaking Alvin and the Chipmunks. Stop talking about kid stuff. I'm an adult. I don't talk about kid stuff if I'm not reviewing the movie. Yeah, this is the movie. This is where we left off. This. And this one I saw Out Cold. It worked. It wasn't good, but it worked. I'm just in 2023. I'm just gonna upgrade my movies to Blu-ray because I'm getting tired of these movies. Skipping and jumping and just skipping scenes. It happened with Blade Trinity as well. I'm getting things on Blu-ray from now on because they last longer and they slimmer and they take up less space on my shelf. Yeah, we got about 20 minutes left. Just where I left off. I was talking to my other YouTube friend. Yeah, that's fine. You can plug somebody, but that you did it already. Here we go. I'm not pressing the screen because I'm gonna just finish the movie. And did I mention this movie was in 3D? Yeah, it was. That was when the 3D craze was everywhere in 2010. Clash of the Titans, Alice in Wonderland, this movie. You know? I'm so glad I have a lot of movies done digital in case the DVD doesn't work. Because with Frozen, I just got the digital copy of the sing along version. So, yep, it bit off your. Yep, they castrated him, but didn't show it. It's a good effect. You're next, Kelly Brook. Did you know Winnie the Pooh is getting a horror movie? I guess I don't know. This Massacre was one of the best parts of seeing this on the big screen. Yes, there it is. His manhood got eaten by two piranhas. You saw they didn't even swallow the penis because those piranhas are not gay. Really good makeup effects, Alexander. Your makeup team deserves an Oscar for how well it was done. Yep, she gets ripped apart. Sorry this had to take so long. It's just that DVD I didn't know was scruffed. So I'll just donate it. It's fine. DVDs don't last forever, guys. Blu-rays will last a lot longer. That's why I got most of my MCU movies on Blu-ray, except for the first Iron Man, which I already did a podcast for. That's why it's good to have the movies on Blu-ray. A shotgun's not gonna. No more bullets. That's cool. He's using the. Yeah, he's using the blades of the boat, the motorboat, to kill the fish. He gets his legs bitten off. When are you going to do a podcast for Endgame? When my family's not here. It's not going to be tomorrow, though. Sorry. It's going to be some other day because it's really long. And that I have on Blu-ray, so I don't have to worry about it skipping. And it's on Disney Plus, so there's more than one way to see it. Ving Rhames doesn't die, but he gets his legs bitten off. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre underwater. I know. She's hopping like Super Mario Brothers on thing. That's why I like to stream stuff because it doesn't usually skip. If it buffers, that's okay. But if it skips, like it's skipping scenes, that's why I prefer some streaming over DVD because it doesn't skip. But the Protege, don't worry, I got it brand new and it works. Once a DVD gets scruffed, it's never the same. It probably happened when I was moving my stuff. But it's okay. I could get the movie again on Blu-ray. I'll just make some space on my... When I get Shang-Chi, I'm getting the Blu-ray. I'm not going to get it on DVD. Mm-mm. almost done, so we're not going to be 2 hours in. Sorry about the delay, folks, but technical issues. Let's see how much battery power I have. 70%. You'd think Kelly Brook is gonna die, is not gonna die, but no, she dies in the third act. So, but she's not a character. I know you're scared. I know you hate me from not talking about the film. I don't hate you. It's just I don't want to hear about Alvin and the Chipmunks. And I'm like, I'm not. This is not a Q&A, and I don't want to reference something that has nothing to do with this. That's not what a live commentary is, guys. What does the Chipmunks have to do with a massacre of piranhas? There was never a Chipmunks movie where there were piranhas in any of the films or shows. Killer piranhas. You pull downs for nothing while you die because you deserve it. Bentos do not need to be in this movie. Sorry. I sat through Black Widow and Eternals already. You don't need to do anymore. Here she comes. This is her glorious death in 3D. She gets her ass chewed up. Yep, eat her face. Yep, they got your British ass. You can't act, so this is the best acting she does, and it's near the end. Better than Black Widow, yes. Yep, right in your face. That'll shut you up. You're dead. Yay! Goodbye, Bento. No one will miss you. Suck it, England. Don't worry, Elizabeth Shue doesn't die in the movie. Jake is doing something heroic. Jerry O'Connell's still alive. Still pretty good in the movie. Flair. It's almost done, guys, so. It's almost done, so let me just throw this away. I want to get this popcorn on the floor, so. Why do I get Blu-ray? Because Blu-rays last longer. I've never had a technical issue with a Blu-ray when I did a podcast upstairs for Mission Impossible 1 and 3 or Last Sharknado or even like a used movie that I got. What was it? One of the Marvel movies, probably, yeah, that I get because I only had them on digital or Blu-ray. Like when I did Captain America: Civil War, the Blu-ray works fine. Blu-ray lasts longer. DVDs get scratched and they're never the same. A Blu-ray are scratch resistant. You can't scratch them with your fingers. You can only scratch them with a piece of metal or glass or something. I got to do a purge of my collection anyway and see the discs on every of them before I do a podcast because I don't want to put something else that skips, like what happened with Blade Trinity and Men in Black 2. Adam Scott survives a lot longer than I remember. None of these actors are in the sequel except for Ving Rhames and Christopher Lloyd. That's about it. Everybody else is replaced by lesser actors, if you ask me. Excuse me. Yep, they're obliterated. I second that. Nope, I don't care about B-Flix app. Just let me finish this movie. I'll just finish this movie. You guys can't see a thing anyway. Stupid pop-ups. That's why when I see something on B-Flix, I use ad block. So I'm sick of these stupid pop-ups. Yes, it's almost done, guys. When it's done, I'll just shut it off. No, he's not in this movie. Land. No, not all of them. There's one left. The one that Christopher Lloyd kept in the one that Christopher Lloyd kept in the water tank. Man, this movie's a massacre, man. There's Christopher Lloyd again. Whoa. Yep. Sequel bait. Yeah, Adam Scott. That was the movie, guys. Yeah, that's the movie. That was Piranha 3D from 2010. So sorry I had to finish it that way, but thanks for watching, Little Sim, and the rest of you guys, the few of you that showed up. And my next podcast will probably be The Protege, but I might do another one before then. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. End this.